Hey guys, myself Fun and welcome back to my YouTube channel Tech Fears. I hope you're going good, and in the last video we saw how to create instructions table as well as some cards with meta details. So today let us see how we can create a footer for our website. When you see any of the websites like Facebook or Instagram, at the bottom of those websites you will see that there would be some description about the website, who has developed it, or some any other social media accounts. Those all will be mentioned at the footer. So let us see how we can build it. So first I will show you how our footer will be looking. This is how our footer will be looking. We have this menu with some details as well as the contact, like reaches with respect to contact and website, and we also have some social media accounts linked over here. And finally the copyrights and the developer name over here. So let us see how we can build it, and let me get back to my Sublime code. First I have created a footer.css file under my css folder over here, and I have also linked this to my HTML document. So let me get that back down at the bottom over here. So after my instruction section, which we created in the last video, so just below this I will create a footer. I will use this footer tag. So at the beginning we had used header to represent a heading of our website, right? So similarly this footer tag represents footer part of the website. So over here I will create a division tag with the class name as, let me give it as venue itself, and inside this I will use a heading 1 tag and as well as a paragraph tag for all those details. So let me just quickly copy this thing, paste it over here. Now similarly we will even copy this division tag itself once again. I'll paste it over here. Now this time I will copy reaches details, so this contact details over here. I will copy this. Now I am even having this social media icons, right? So we will even see how we can copy those things. So I will copy this and paste over here. Let me give a tab space. So we are done with this. So let us see how if this has been come in my website. Yeah, it has been come, but you can see it is coming right below each other. So I don't want that. I want it to be beside each other. So let me get back to my style sheet footer.css. So inside my footer tag I am having this class called venue. For that I will set the not this for this I will set the width to 200 pixels, and as well okay, let us see if that has been reduced. So you can see my venue width has been reduced, right? So I want both of those to be side of each other, so beside each other. So to do that we have already seen this property called inline block. We will set this display to inline block. When I refresh, now you can see these two things have come right beside each other, but don't worry about this space over here. We will see how to get back there. So first let me even change the font to both of this. So we'll copy these things inside my venue as uh, not footer. I will say inside my footer I am having the heading 1 tag. So for heading 1 tag I will set the font size to 1.5 rem, and similarly I will do that for paragraph tag as well. So for the I'm having the paragraph tag, right? So for the paragraph tag I will set it 1.2 rem, give a semicolon over here. So now this font style has been increased, but below this in this reach us division tag we have the social media icons, right? but we can't directly write all of these images directly, image tag directly, because all of these are in a line. So to do that styling, I will create one more division tag there. So don't get confused over here. See, below this paragraph tag I'm having those images, right? So instead of directly writing that image tag, what I will do, I will create a division tag with the class name. Let us give it social media, and not here. So inside this, what I will do, I will create an anchor tag. So let me give it h reference to, suppose this is a Facebook, so I will give it https colon slash slash, so it is somewhat facebook.com. So and over here inside this I will mention the image as well as the text. Okay, so to do this I will use the image tag and set the source. So I'm currently in my website, so from the current directory I have to go to my images folder. Over here at the left side you can see this is my images folder, so I have to go to my images folder. Inside this I am having folder called social media, and there are, let me show you those. So inside this I am having the social media folder. So inside this all of my files are residing. So the first one is like facebook.png. I will close this down, and below here I will, instead of writing that down directly, I will use a span tag. So this span tag does not do anything else styling, but this is just to specify that a text has been written over here, and we can do styling by targeting this specific span tag. So you will get to know while styling. I have given it Facebook, and let me copy this a few more times, and I'll paste this 1, 2, 3, and 4 times. Yeah, I have got all of this 4 times, and let me even change these icons as well. Let me give it as over. This one was the extra. I will remove this, and let us now see how this is looking at our website. So you can see all of these images have come, but due to its width being decreased, it is coming all at a single line. So what we will do, I will go over here, and inside my footer you can see I have given this both of them the same class. So it is been applying the same thing. I will change this class name as reaches, so that the width as 200 pixel will be applied only to our venue division tag, whereas the reaches tag will cover the rest of the entire thing. So now when we refresh this thing, and I will get back down over here, and you can see all of this have come in a line, but they are not beside each other. So to do that we have used inline block property. So I have to use this inline block property to both of the tag. So I will cut it down from here, and inside my footer I have to apply this display property to both of them. So I will say venue as well as to the class called reach us. So for both of them I will set this display property inline block so that they come in a line. So now they are coming in a line. So don't worry about this gap over here at the top. We will fix that down. And now first let us look at this uh, text over here. You can see this is coming just right beside this icon. So to fix that, first uh, we have to target our anchor tag. So inside my footer I am having this class over here. Let me first show you. So here's my footer. So inside this we are having this class reaches. So inside that we are having this anchor tag. So I have to target those anchor tags. Inside my reaches I am having those anchor tag. I will set the text decoration to to none, so that there will be no styling for my text. So now when I refresh, you can see my underline for my text has been disappeared. But I want my this tag to be just at the left side so that it will come right below my tag. So what I will do, I will set the margin left property to somewhat minus 70 pixels, and see, this has come equal to, it should be minus. So now you can see it should be, it should be actually not anchor tag, it should be span tag. I will cut this down below here. So over here I have to target my span tag, like inside my anchor tag over here, right? If you want to see, inside my anchor tag we are having this span tag, right? So for this specific span tag I have to target, so I'm targeting that, and over here I will set the margin left property to 70 pixels, and see if that has come right below my icons. Now you can see it has come right below my icons. Okay, but now I want this reach. First let me give some more width to my venue, so let me give it to 250 pixels and see. Let us refresh. It is now looking quite better. So this reaches tag I want it to be a bit at the top, right? So to do that I will target this specific reaches tag, and I will transform it a bit to the top. So footer, and for the reaches I will say transform, and with respect to the y-axis I will set it to around minus 50 pixels, and see if, I guess it is too much. Yeah, it is too much. I will give it to around 25 pixels and see. Yeah, now that's perfect. It is coming perfectly over here. And let us even change the background color and as well as the color of the font. So to do that I will target the entire footer tag. So for all my footer I hope this should work, or else we have to target the individual. Yeah, that is working. So my entire uh, those text have been set to white color. You can see my text are there, but due to the background they are not visible. So let me change the background color for this footer. So I will say background color, right? So let me pick it over here from this color picker tool. I have already told you how to use this, so I will pick this. Let me pick some light one. So I will pick this color, copy this down, and let me paste this, and let us see how this looks. When I refresh, now perfectly it is looking good, right? So let me even change this font, or this font color of this anchor tags as well. So here was my span tag at the bottom. So for this, even for this, let me give the color to white, and now yeah, it has been changed and now it is looking perfectly all right. So when we hover I need this uh, styling, for when I hover I need the color to change, as well as some text decoration for underline. So I will copy the same thing, paste it, and I will write the hover property, not for the span, for the entire anchor tag. And for the entire tag I will give the hover property, and I will change the color to red, as well as I will set text decoration to underline. So when we hover over this, you can see, so actually this is not been applied. I have to say span as well. So sp span. Okay. Now when we, yeah, you can see when we hover this, so this color changes to red, and we also get the underline property. Let me even change this text as well over here from the HTML document. and over here let me give it to Google Maps. You can change this link later. Over here I have given all of that to Facebook. You can change it later. For now we'll keep it the same. Instagram, and finally we have this Twitter. So it has come now correctly, and finally we will see this thing over here, this text, how to use this text, how to take it center. I will use heading 3 tag over here. So not heading 2, let us take heading. Okay, let us take heading 2 itself. So below this division tag I will take a heading 2 tag, and I will take one more heading 2 tag as well because I am having those two. Let us take it as heading 3 and see. And I will copy all of this text from here, paste this down, and even copy this text and paste this. And when I come back and refresh, oh, it is taking the font style that we have previously styled for our heading. So let me give it as heading 2 itself. So that was taking the font style because you can see for my heading tag I had directly used it as heading 2, so it will be applied globally. So it is even applying over here. So now when we refresh, you can see it is coming perfectly. But now when I go back and see, you can see the inside this heading tag I have specifically added some styling to this name, right? To do that, what we will do, we will cut this down and place a span tag over here. So inside this span tag I will write this name so that we can specifically design this span tag. Let me even give some class name to this so that we also have this span tag over here, right? So it will be even applied to this span tag. So I will be giving a class name called, let me give it to developer. Okay, this is good now. So for this developer I will increase some font style. So over here inside the footer I am having this heading 2, and inside that I have this class name called developer. So for that I have to set the font size to, let us give it 1 rem, and when I hover this I want that, let me copy paste this down, and when I hover this text I have to get it underline. So I will say text decoration and I will set it to underline. So let us not here, over here. When I refresh and when I go and hover this, you can see this text, it is not visible because it is just coming down. So let me first get it to the center and as well as give some padding at the bottom for this footer. So I will come at the top, and for the footer let me give some padding at the bottom as well. Padding at the bottom to around 25 pixels, and finally for both of this heading 2 as well as, so I'll copy this thing and write below here. I will set text align and I'll set it to center. So now when I refresh, you can see my text has been come to center, and when I hover you can see this text appearing, this underline appearing over here. So this is how you do this, and you can see when I hover over here, when I hover the cursor is changing to hand, right? So to do that we have a property called cursor, and I will set it to pointer So when I not here, when I refresh, now when I hover, it will be changing to that hand tool which is called pointer in CSS. So this is how we do it, guys. And when I click over this Facebook, you can see my Facebook page has been opened. So similarly, you can attach all of this. You can even attach some document or information about this author over here. You can link some document when we click over this. So this is how you develop a footer for your website. So that's it, guys, for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and if so, make sure that you hit the like button. If any questions or any topic that you want me to cover, just comment down and I will make sure that I reach you. And in the next video we will discuss some tips and tricks on building a web page. And to get some more content on these topics, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. Till then, happy coding.